Welcome, Sagittarius, to the Sankofa Ancestor Shrine, which you can learn more about at patreon.com/Sankofa Shrine. Today we're going to be getting our monthly ancestor message using an ancestrally led deck. Today it is the Black History playing card deck, and your ancestor is Henry Zeno. Henry was a self-taught jazz drummer who became really well known throughout New Orleans, despite the fact that he could not actually read music. He was going full by ear, which is something I think Michael Jackson also did. I'm pretty sure I've heard like a court recording where he was like, someone tried to sue him for a song and then he just like sang out every layer of Billie Jean and to show that he had created it. Very marvelous. And this is an ancestor who worked much that same way. And he actually worked at places where people don't often think of live music being maybe anymore, or even back then it was considered unusual. I mean, he was playing at funerals, at brothels, at the cookouts, at dances. And he's also pretty well known for taking his craft and sharing it, because he took it to Texas and was able to really influence the musical jazz scene there. So this is an artist, an ancestor that reminds you of self-satisfaction in your work and goals. Your ancestors would like you to reevaluate and really look at what's that important thing. There's so many things, of course, you want to do, but sadly, there's just not enough time for all of it. There's not enough energy to put onto all of it. And of course, you want to be excellent at your craft. You don't want to just be a jack of all trades who's kind of sloppy at all the trades. Maybe it's time to be focusing in on what your main goal is for this idea. What is that ultimate goal? What are the things that drive you, that actually make you stand up and do them? It's wondering about that success through self-satisfaction, that success through the work through which you've accomplished in it. Because many people don't know Henry as the greatest of jazz musicians unless they're into jazz music or into learning Black history. But he is still a staple of that culture, of the tradition. He did contribute into all of that. And he did play for so many people at so many important events that meant so much to them. And this life was so powerful and impacted so many different people, created so many emotions at so many different events and times in people's lives and in different states. And that is inspiration for your own diligence and the magic that you put into your own work. It's a way of finding those promotions throughout your life that are available to you through what you uniquely do. And they're not going to look like everyone else's path, but they are going to be powerful. And it's a reminder of just how powerful your bloodline really is, your ancestry really is. There are people in your ancestry who impacted history profoundly, and no one will ever know, right? Just because they knew a person, or they went somewhere, or they followed their intuition, or they followed the calls of their ancestors to do something. And so you're encouraged to do that same thing and really find those things that inspire you to infuse into your daily life and into your work, and find the time to do them as well. Your ancestors are here to support you in those, and they understand that that's some of the most powerful energy and magic that you have. May your ancestors and spirit guides be with you at every crossroads, and I will see you next time.